We are going on with our series on complex numbers, and in this video we are given an equation and we are also given that x is equals to minus 2 minus 5i is a solution to this equation. So when we have a complex number as one of our solutions, it means that the conjugate of that number would also be a solution. So we have two possible solutions for x already for this equation, the one that was given and its conjugate. Now what we can do is rewrite these solutions in standard form, meaning set them equal to 0. And that will help us to identify two sets of brackets that we would need for this equation. So I can multiply out that solution, which is x plus 2 plus 5i times x plus 2 minus 5i. What this will result in is a trinomial that's a factor of our original equation. And in previous videos, I showed you how to multiply out. So when you follow that procedure, you find that this ends up into a trinomial of x squared plus 4x plus 29. So x squared plus 4x plus 29 would be a factor of this equation. So if I can divide this expression by this result, that remainder would be equal to 0. So let us do that now. We have x to the power of 4 plus 5x cubed plus 27x squared plus 5x minus 174, and we are going to divide that by our result of x squared plus 4x plus 29. So in the previous video I showed you how we do long division, but we take the first term and divide it by the first term in our factor. So x to the power of 4 divided by x squared is equals to x squared. Then we multiply x squared with every term in our factor. So x squared times x squared is x to the power of 4 plus 4x cubed plus 29x squared. Now what we will do is subtract these three terms from our expression. So x to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 4 is 0. 5x cubed minus x cubed is simply x cubed. And then 27x squared minus 29x squared is equals to negative 2x squared. And we bring down the 5x and the negative 174. Now we repeat that process. So we divide x cubed by x squared, and that is equal to positive x. And then I multiply positive x again with those three terms, which is x cubed plus 4x squared plus 29x. So again I would subtract, so x cubed minus x cubed is 0, minus 2x squared minus 4x squared is negative 6x squared, plus 5 minus 29 is equals to negative 24x, and I bring down the negative 174. Then I repeat that process again, so I divide negative 6x squared of x squared, which is negative 6, and I multiply negative 6 of those three terms again. So it will be negative 6x squared minus 24x minus 174. And if I subtract again, my remainder is 0. So that means that x squared plus x minus 6 is also a factor of this expression. So now we have two sets of factors. We have x squared plus 4x plus 29 times x squared plus x minus 6. And we already have the result of x squared plus 4x plus 29 because that result was given right at the start, and we used its conjugate to find that expression. So when we factor this or reverse that, we have x plus 2 plus 5i times x plus 2 minus 5i. And now we can factor this trinomial, and that will be x plus 3 times x minus 2 equal to 0. So our solutions for x would be x is equal to negative 2 plus and minus 5i, which was given at the start. And then x is equal to negative 3, and x is equals to positive 2. So that is how we find the other solutions for an equation when we are given a complex number as one of its solutions.